as you can probably tell by the title of this video, I am going on Accutane at 30. Will insert some clips just showing you my skin. The acne that I've been diagnosed with is, I think it's a mild to moderate on my case files. But for me, more than the acne, I do struggle with hyperpigmentation, and it seems to really scar me, especially with my skin tone. The scars seem to scar like a dark grey colour, and it's just not the vibes. Talking to the dermatologist on the consultation, she did say that I actually need to be careful of scarring with my skin type. That's what's really pushed me to do it, more than just the acne, is the scarring. But I don't want to go and treat the scarring with like microneedling or anything before I've actually got to the root issue, which is spots. But it's all part of like a bigger glow up journey for me. Like, I've recently lost 4.5 stone. I don't yet. I do still want to lose some more weight, but right now I'm just sort of following my plans and my processes and seeing where the chips fall. Don't get me wrong, I would like to lose about 2.5 more stone, but more importantly than that, I'm just focused on changes that I've made for the rest of my life, that I'll be able to keep for the rest of my life to be healthier. This journey started for me with like sort of a health journey. I lost some hair, a big chunk of hair, and was diagnosed with alopecia. But then I was also, when they did blood tests, they found that I've got high prolactin, and they think it's because I gained weight so quickly that it's basically messed up my hormones, which what they were saying that it could be hard for me to conceive at this time. And I'm 30 now, so I haven't got a partner or anything like that, but it is something that I definitely think about, and that's just scary being told that. So yeah, I got all that news, and it just sort of pushed me into this journey where I was like, I wasn't really getting answers from the NHS. I was offered like to be part of a clinical trial, and steroid injections were thrown out onto the table, but no plans were made, no future plans were made or anything like that. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. I've always been quite holistic and like to do things through diet and stuff anyway, and healthy eating. So I thought, you know what, I do really need to change my lifestyle. Like, a lot's happened, a lot of stress was going on at that time. Started intermittent fasting, started running, and started incorporating whole foods into my life. I genuinely believe, and this is a hill that I will die on, that refined sugars are an addictive substance, just like cocaine, just like alcohol, just like anything else. My relationship with refined sugar has been the same as someone who's got an alcohol problem, someone who's got problems with drugs. Everyone's got the same issues. Even though you might struggle with your weight, it doesn't necessarily mean that you've got that issue, addiction to sugar or whatever. But for me personally, that seemed to be the case. But yeah, it's all just part of like a bigger glow up process. So right now I'm at the point where I'm just getting my bloods done. You can send you a home kit out to do your bloods at home yourself, or sometimes you can also get it done on the NHS, but because you are going private, it's just up to the NHS if they want to do it or not. I chose to do it at home myself because I didn't want to wait. I wanted to do it as quick as possible and pay for that. But then you need to just prick your finger and draw some droplets of blood, but you need to fill a vial about this big up, and for some reason I just was not bleeding enough to get enough blood for the vial. And if that all comes back fine, then I'm going to proceed with the medication. I think I've only been prescribed 1 month at this point, and then that's pending another blood test. But then after that, I think I will be prescribed. The dermatologist was explaining to me that I could be on it for 6 to 9 to 12 months, just depending on how it goes. It can be really damaging to your liver, so I've just made the decision not to drink whilst I'm on the medicine. I think you can drink while you're on it, but I think it's just advised not to drink excessively. And obviously you can't get pregnant because it can cause severe birth defects. I think the statistics are really, really high for birth defects actually, which I've got no plan of being pregnant on it. You do have to prove that you're on contraception as well, which I wasn't, but I will be for a while I'm on it. Not that I'm getting my pipes clean, but hey ho. I think I might make some more of these videos, bring you along. I'm gonna say little, but this is a fucking pretty big glow up. These are some issues that I've been wanting to fix since I was 13, but I couldn't because I couldn't afford it, basically. And now I'm 30 and I've just moved back in with my family. So I've got a bit of extra change.
I'm just going to talk a little bit about the ways that I decided to lose weight whilst I meal prep some meatballs. I like to make beef mince meatballs, so I've just literally defrosted it in some cool water. We don't scrimp on fat, but we'll talk about that in a minute. We've got some 25% fat mince.
I'm so hungry, I actually feel like I'm going to faint, so really quickly I'm just going to have a banana. I'm just going to eat this so quick because it's like 10 to 5 and I'm not eating yesterday. Oh my god. I feel like that's the devil trying to thwart me from. I've just got this all-purpose seasoning, some garlic granules, onion granules, crushed chilies, beef stock and vegetable stock, Worcestershire sauce, chili and garlic. And I've just got some frozen spinach, bell pepper and red and white onion. We're going to put some tin tomatoes as well.
Yeah, I'm just going to talk about my weight loss journey really and how I've lost the weight. I started off intermittent fasting. I didn't do a time restricted eating intermittent fast. I just did a 2 meal a day fast. Pretty much up until about a year ago, and then I did just decide to start following my hunger cues. Basically, I'm eating when I'm hungry. So what I found was that sometimes I'm not actually hungry enough to do 2 meals a day, 2 full meals a day, or sometimes I'm hungrier. I just found it was like becoming a little bit restrictive and like a scarcity mindset. That makes sense around food. So I decided to stop doing that anyway. But it's really weird because I feel like I've like Jedi mind tricked myself into eating less. So I've literally just ate a banana. It's 3 p.m. and like I've started being hungry now. So and just focusing on real whole foods when I'm hungry. So like one ingredient foods like chicken, fish, beef, nuts. I still eat rice. I still eat all carbs, potatoes. A big factor into how I gained so much weight and how I ran into so many health issues was stress. Running for me has been a massive part of this journey. Now, when I say running, by no means do I mean like I even run 5Ks because I don't. I literally do 30-minute workouts. I'll be totally honest with you, any longer than that and I start to get quite bored. But I do just find the mental benefits of running and walking are just to be life-changing. It's not about, well, it is about how I look, but I'm not going to lie to you, I'm going to be so real. If I wanted to look a certain way, I would just go and get plastic surgery. For me, why I'm exercising to get rid of my anxiety and help me mentally, I don't care about being ripped. I don't care about being able to lift heavy. I don't even, if I wanted a fat ass, I'd go and get a BBL. Which I would get a BBL if it didn't kill you. Is that a dog hair in there? No. Here's me nan. I personally don't exercise for weight loss or really how you look. I just exercise because it stops me from being an anxious crank. She thinks I'm a psycho, literally thinks I'm a psychopath. And to be completely honest with you guys, I don't think that exercising really helps that much with losing weight. I always struggled with my weight as a kid. I think that's where the sugar addiction comes in and just learning how to cope with life by eating. And if we think about it, if we really deeper, that is all addiction is, a coping mechanism. Did loads of crash diets when I was like 13. Lost weight, gain weight, lost weight, gain weight. Until lockdown hit and I got a nose job in Turkey. I did vlog that actually, but I've deleted that one. But I might put that up or make a vlog about that again. Obviously, you're a little bit beat up after getting surgery like that, and it had just come off the back of lockdown. So I think we were all still staying indoors, and then I just took it to the extreme and stayed indoors, hibernated for ages, gained a shit ton of weight. I think in total I gained, from the smallest weight that I was and like the happy weight I suppose, I've gained 7 stone. I've lost 4.5 now, so I think it'll take me about 2.5 to get back to where I really was my happiest. But I'd say I gained like 4 stone in the space of 18 months, which is not a good idea. I would not recommend doing that. Yeah, and it just causes a load of trouble in your life, it really does. That fucking TikTok where it says if you lose weight, couldn't be truer. It just wreaks havoc in your life. I don't care what anyone says, and I don't believe that body positive means staying in a bigger body if you're not happy. That fucking lie kept me stuck for ages. It's not okay. Like, it's not okay, and that's another hill I'll die on. And the reason why it causes health issues, and I know firsthand it does cause health issues, and everyone thinks, you can be healthy in a bigger body. You can. Like, 2 things can be true at the same time. And everyone can play devil's advocate and go, well, this person's big and they're healthy or whatever. Good for them. And I hope, fingers crossed, they do stay healthy. But for me, it was just going downhill fast. Freaking pre-diabetic, being told that you won't be able to conceive at 30. Excruciatingly painful period. And then that's how it all started, the health issues, and I just thought, fuck this, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't have to do this. Like, I will honestly say it got to the point where being heavier was harder than doing the stuff that it takes to not be heavy anymore. I don't follow a diet. I don't do any dieting whatsoever. I just have commitments to myself, and they are drink 2 litres of water a day. I alternate days run and walk, so that averages I either run 3 times or 4 times a week. Eat only when I'm hungry and eat real whole foods most of the time. They're my commitments to myself and they're what I stick to, and that's just what I live by now. And it works, it actually works, and it's not been quick, it's not been fast, it's been steady. But it's been like 2 years now of me consistently living like this. I just can't see myself going back. Never say never, because I feel like when you say never, that's when shit hits the fan. But I feel like I can sustain this way of living for the rest of my life, and that's what I think you need. And that's why I decided to make these videos, because I feel like I can help others. And I'm not even there yet, I'm not where I want to be. I'm still in the thick of it, I'm still in the trenches of it. But come along with me on this glow journey. I say plan on because right now I haven't not got the funds. I'm 30, I've just moved back into my mum's house. But somehow we're going to make it happen, and you're going to be witness to it. I want to get Invisalign on my bottom teeth because of the sugar. I've got no back teeth anymore, and my bottom teeth have started to move now, so they've started to become like gravestone teeth. They're not bad right now, but I'm just saying I want Invisalign on my bottom teeth. Obviously I'm going on Accutane. I would love to get an upper bleph, but I've had a consultation for the upper bleph and they said not yet, so we're waiting for that. Obviously lose the rest of the weight and then get these puppies lifted. I think I want to lift with an implant, but I'm going to see how we go once I've lost the weight. I've also had like a over the phone consultation for my boobs, and they said that I'd have to maintain my weight for 4 months before I can consider getting that. So I have to maintain my weight for 4 months, and it's not that time yet. Right, my meatballs are cooked through now, so I'm going to take them out and then cook the veg in the fat. So now the veggies are sauteed and we're going to start building the sauce. I'm going to add these crushed chilies, some of this garlic from Iceland, be generous with the garlic, a little bit of soy sauce to love, a little helper. You're so cute! Some more Worcester sauce. Right, I've added meat and tomato. I put my beef and veg stock, Millie move because this is hot, in there. I'm going to make the stock up in here, save me dirty in another dish. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god. Once the sauce is complete, we can put our meatballs back in. These have been seasoned on their own as well, because every step needs seasoning. Just mix them in nicely, and then we'll just leave the lid on. I'm not going to add the ketchup just yet. It's been simmering, I just added the ketchup to thicken it up. I think I added a little bit too much. I know, ketchup's not real whole food, but that's why I said most of the time. Hey, you guys! Ketchup's not actually too bad. It's got spirit vinegar, sugar, salt, clove extract, allspice, extract, paprika powder. I never said about the sugar, but I mean like sweetener. Paprika powder, cayenne pepper, onion powder. And as you'll see, I'm not perfect. I don't eat perfectly clean and everything. It's just about making small changes. So yeah, but we're gonna try it now.
Oh, look at that.
I just love hearty like food. That's like it's like a reward, like a warm hug food. It's missing some flavours. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's missing some MSG. Usually use element and that's got MSG in it, and I think that's what's missing. I don't really like it. It's too vinegary and it's not sweet enough. I might have to put some honey in there. That looks like a lot of honey, but this is a big pot of food. Which also brings me to my next point. I do eat some, just burn myself, you twat. I do eat some ultra processed food, like sausage rolls and chicken strips. I just don't do like the crisp, the biscuits, the sweets, the sugary stuff. So alternative for that is honey. I have a lot of honey, Greek yogurt, fruits. I eat so much fruit. And a major key is, I always think it's a practice and not like a perfection. So like if you're going to be doing this for the rest of your life, you're practicing. It's a practice. It doesn't matter if this is your way of life for the rest of your life. It's not like, oh, I've fucked it up now, so I'm going to throw the towel in. I've had one thing of sugar, I've had one thing with sugar in, and now I'm going to throw the towel in. It doesn't need to be like that. Just think of it as you're practicing it every single day, one hungry cue at a time. Yeah, it's a practice, not a perfection, and I made that up myself. It's starting to taste a little bit better now. The seasonings that we had today, they just weren't right. We normally use like Maggi and like proper seasonings. Y'all know what I mean. Practice, not a perfection. I do want to show you which is looking better. I think I might do pasta to go with this one now because it's not a rice bar. I'm going to bring this vlog to a close now, but I will be back and I'm going to get my bloods done hopefully soon as possible so that I can get on the Accutane. And once I'm on it and I've started taking it, I'll make a little update video and let you know how I'm getting on. Obviously it doesn't work straight away, so my skin probably won't be any different, but the side effects might have kicked in by then. I'm also toying with the idea, and I thought of this before, of going to get some Botox before, and I could get Botox before I go on Accutane, because I know you can't get injectables while you're on it, but I'm not sure. I am a Botox virgin, by the way, so if I do decide to go and get some Botox, I'll bring you along, but if not, I'll see you when I've started my medicine, and wish me luck.